Hey, comic fans! Higgy Pop here. Thanks for joining me. I'm in the Hawk's Nest. Halloween is around the corner, but this place is under construction. I got all my displayed comics that were on this wall here. I had to take them all down. They're all piled up over there. I'm putting up this tack board, right? It's going to go the whole length of the wall, and I'm going to pin comics on there like this. See? See this? Watch this. This comic, easy peasy. You take it, you go, I want this comic right here, and it stays. That is Action Comics issue number 521. That's the first appearance of Vixen. Only the best here, guys. Guys, thank you for joining me. I've been doing a lot of juggling, trying to get things done. Very busy lately. I haven't been able to make videos, man. I hate it. You know, and I can't sleep at night, man. Ever since, this is Lead Paint's fault. Greg, I mean, when I had to change that sign out because he thought it was unacceptable. Sorry, Greg. So, and then I had a Superman magazine fall behind this whole cabinet. All I can think of when I'm laying in bed at night is that poor Superman comics in the dark all alone by itself. Greg! Anyways, here, let me show you. Watch this. I'm ready, man. I got my whole bag of tricks in here. Oh, I want to suck your blood, yeah. Give me your comics, man. Yep. One comic book. Oh, I got that. I got the Wolfman. Wolfman. Ow! Ow, 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 ow. Good times. Good times. Guys, hope you're all doing well. Hawkwoman was mad at me. The last video I made, because I make fun of her, apparently. I said, about her losing her cell phone. She always like, can you call my phone? I said, what? It's truth. I'm just telling the truth. So she said, I don't want you to start telling that anymore. And I said, all right, I won't even help you find it. So I'm not going to call her phone anymore so she can find it. But I put it on a milk carton. This is missing my wife's cell phone. This is what it looks like. Okay. It is an iPhone. So when my wife's phone is missing, you will see it on milk cartons. Okay. All right. Keep an eye out. Call the 1-800 number. All right. We will find it. All right. So listen, we're gonna look at some crazy books. Because I went to I'm so wild about Harvey and Harvey's wild about me. Yeah. So this place looks nuts. I mean, it's like I wouldn't say I'm a hoarder, but I like to collect stuff, junk, garbage. But I went to Harvey's and I got some he's got some old Golden Age books that just appeared out of nowhere. Hey, Jim, I got some books you should check out. I was like, what? So we're going to look at that. And we're going to look at, in the midnight hour, she cries more. Look at that. This is the best thing. Yeah, this is keep me busy for hours. Anyways, I want to make a shout out to my man Tully. Down. And you guys. Guys, comment, man. I would love to make more than one video a week. Hopefully this week, maybe I'll make one before Halloween. I'm going to show you some Marvel and DC horror books and all sorts of stuff. Oh, yeah. I got my weekly poll. But, yeah, the place is upside down. My wife says I'm resembling a hoarder. She has no idea what a hoarder is. I worked for a phone company doing installation and repair for 25 years. I am now in the line gang. I don't have to deal with the public and go in their house. But I got stories. Here, first of all, hey, speaking of hoarders, I got too much stuff here. Too much stuff. Look at this. The Claw of Horus. Oh, yeah. All right. I go in the second one. They're like, I was like, guys, relax. So then everything was great. I got my weekly poll. So I'll tell you a story. I went to a hoarder's house, right? Which I would... Doing that job, it's at least once or twice a month you go into a hoarder's house. I'm talking legitimate, like you see on TV. I got Superman. This came out this week. Issue number 19. This is all in. Superman. So I just went there today after work. Yeah, I was so busy this week I couldn't get to the comic book store all day. I had people nervous. They're like, Jim, where are you? No, they didn't say Jim. I'm sorry. They said Higgy, where are you? So I go to this lady's house. I go, bing bong. And right away, the door opens and there's like furniture meeting me in the face like this. And what we used to do, kids, we're talking, it wasn't that long ago, we used to have phone jacks, right? You have to run phone jacks so you could plug your phone into the phone jack. So people wanted these phone lines and everything in every room. So I had to drill holes in their floor, fish walls, and run wire. That's after climbing the pole outside and everything. And this one lady was ridiculous. I mean, there was furniture and stuff everywhere. It had no rhyme or reason. And And then I picked up Action Comics, Sands of Time. Oh, yeah. Phantoms Week 3. Check it out. Action Comics. Cool. All in. This is issue number 1,370. I don't know, man. I can't read right now. But I'm going to read all these. And so I go there, and the lady, it's an older lady, and she had furniture. And she's like, and when you run, I want a phone jack there and a phone jack there in that room. And I don't want to see any of the wires. I was like, it was so ridiculous. So when I after a while, you learn how to deal with people. So I just went completely sarcastic. I was like, man, listen. I was like, you don't want to see any wires? I says, you got first. I said, you know, you thought of everything. I said, a tractor tire in your kitchen? You got taste. I says, ma'am, do you think I could come back here with my wife so you could give her some designing tips? I said, man, I think if we could kitty corner this washing machine that's broken, and then we could move this lobster trap out of your bathroom. I said, that would open up the whole area. I said, you got a great eye. A facsimile of Hawkman issue number 4, because this is the best I could get. Because this one costs mucho dinero. Yes. And it's the I'm like, ma'am, I says, can we move the table saw out of the hallway? I was like, whew, you know, and it was crazy. I said, I like your bedroom. You went with the nautical theme. You got you have a bass boat and the Sanford and Son type of theme going in your bedroom. I like that. I mean, you're walking through the house like this. I was like, and she's like, are you serious? I said, no, are you? I said, come on. I said, you should have a tag sale that lasts about a year. Or just buy 3 dumpsters. Look at this. This is the debut of Zatanna. So that's why it is very expensive. This is a facsimile of Hawkman issue number 4. I love it. So this, in a way, completes my Hawkman Volume 1 run. Hey! Awesome. Awesome. Yep. And, people are crazy, man. People are crazy. I was like, I noticed you have a lathe next to your toilet. Is that a hobby? I mean, do you use a lathe? So, people are nuts. I mean, that's one thing. You learn about people when they let you in the house. I'm like, things get creepy real quick. Talk about Halloween creepy. And I picked this up. Ooh, ha, 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 ha. DC horror. Look at Superman. He's like, ah! I mean, he's got some barbed wire wrapped around his face. That must be some kryptonite barbed wire. Yeah. So, yeah, I can't go. I can't eat any candy. I'm doing a Thanksgiving morning run marathon. Yeah. I gotta stay in shape. Oh yeah, man. You know it. Yep. And you know, I'm trying to run. You know, I usually, if I'm not ready I'm not in shape and I'm not training for it, I run very funny. It's like I'm crapping out a blender. So I want to get ready for this. I can't eat any fast food or candy, you know. So I gotta prep for Thanksgiving morning. It's not a far run. It's like 4 miles or something. Real quick. What I want to do is I don't want to just enter the run. I want to win it. Keep your eyes open. I'll have a trophy. You know what Jeffrey Dahmer's favorite fast food was? It wasn't McDonald's. It was Five Guys. Oh! He used to like to get a whole bunch of hamburgers. Whoa. Yeah. Yes, indeed. Jeffrey. Conan! Crush your enemies. See them driven before you. This is issue number 16 already. Titan Comics is just awesome. They're doing a great job. Let's crack this open. I just got back from Second Alarm Now. Jeffrey Dahmer. He's a creeper. Don't go treating at his house. He's like, let me go to the fridge. I may have a head there. Jeff. That's a good name, you know. If my name was Jeff, I'd be like, hey, Jeff, you coming out? I'd be like, definitely. I was like, man, I went out last week and I got Jeffed up. Whoa. Jeff, you. Look at this, man. This is just classic. This is just classic, awesome Conan storytelling. And I love it. I love it. Frozen Faith, The Hidden World. Look at that, man. Isn't that great? Good stuff. It looks like Conan as a young lad. Yes, indeed. You know, it's got little Conan manners. That's how they raise them, young barbarians. You know, it's Sonia that told me. She goes, I was like, I don't want to go, Sonia. I said, I'm shy. I don't want to meet people I don't know. And Sonia says, Higgy, strangers are just friends you haven't met yet. I was like, that's coming from Sonia. And she came a long way, because last year she said, strangers are people I have not stabbed yet. And she came a long way, Sonia. So I'm very proud of Sonia. She's learning how to read more and doing very well. Yes. So Conan, issue number 16. He will cut out your spleen. And this is just the DC Connect for January of 2025. And I thought of Ron Foss, Aquaman. Check it out. This will give me all the news I need to know. Yes. Aquaman needs a mustache. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah. Give him a nice little Tom Selleck mustache. Or, you know, there's a lot of these millennials, they're getting fancy with their mustaches. They got like, I don't know what's going on. They got, it looks like a gay caterpillar, or they get the Freddie Mercury going, you know. I mean, it's all sorts of stuff. You look like flamboyant illusionists. So I picked this up. Now, I'm done with my weekly poll, and I'm at second alarm, man, right? And, see, me, I go with the Don Johnson. I use a beard trimmer. I had this beard trimmer for like, before I got married. This is the same one. And I just go, I do it on the, without any settings on it. I just go low. I go low. It's not battery powered. It runs on, Don Johnson's sweat. I mean, it's just too manly. It doesn't need to be powered. Yeah. It's forged by one piece of steel by, Sanho Kim. Yeah. It's my razor, I call it Excalibur. All right. House of Secrets. DC Comics, a 20-center, issue number 101. Oh, yeah. Look at the melanoma on this thing. He's like, hey, how are you? This is Mike Kaluta on the cover. I know that. You can always tell. I mean, look at the way he draws humans' faces. They got, like, very dynamic eyebrows and stuff. I love it. When I think of Halloween art and horror type of art, I think of Mike Plug. I think of Kaluta. I think of all sorts of people. I think a lot. Yeah. Did you hear about the cops? My local police department, they arrested a demon for possession. And check this out. I saw this, man. I jumped on it. Chambers of Darkness, Marvel Comics, issue number 1. Now that's a hat. Hello. And a ghost walks into a bar, right? And the bartender says, what do you want here? He goes, I'm just here for the booze. Ooh. This is the kind of comedy you're going to get when you watch this channel. I'm telling you. Non-stop. So, I don't know who did the cover. I just bought this, but I love it. It's in a condition of, whoa, plus. But I don't care. I got it cheap. $6. Wait till you see the Golden Age gems I got at Harvey's. Harvey, he's the best. Yeah, Harvey's doing good. He's just getting over shingles. Shingles, man. What a stupid name of a disease to get. I mean, what is you name a disease after a part of a house? What do you got there? Oh, I got a case of the shutters. Oh, yeah. Oh, my uncle. He's not doing well. He's got a bad case of the porches. Oh, really? Is it a back porch? No. Oh, front porch. No, he's not going to live long. He's got a wraparound porch. Oh, no. Antibiotics won't clean up his porches. Yeah, so I'm telling you, man. Hoarders, they're out there. You would never know it until they crack open the door and let you into their weird world, man. I'm telling you. Yep. Indeed. Indeed. So, let's see here. Let's see. Ooh, John Buscema. And the inks are by John Vanderputten. Look at this. Look at this opening page. I love it. I love it already. It's only magic. Do you believe in magic in a young girl's heart? A Scooby-Dooby-Dooby. Sorry. Guys, thanks for joining me, man. I saw Comic Book Memories today while I was working, but I saw it the best I could. They were showing some great books, man. Great. Fantastic books. Fantastic. Indeed. So, and the Colorado kid, we were talking about when I was talking about left-handed people. It wasn't easy, man. People always challenging to, like, growing up, when you're a boy, everyone always arm wrestles, right? So I'm at Harvey's. Hey, Jim, how's it going? I say, I think you'll like these books, Jim. And he was right. Check this out. Boom. Crime and Punishment. Oh, Lord. Look at that. I got me a crowbar. This is September of 1950. Those were the days. So I'm left-handed, right? And everyone's always like, oh, man, I beat you. You're weak. I said, well, let's arm wrestle left-handed. Yeah, sure, no problem. And then I rip his arm off and throw it in a pile of all the other arms. I'm like, I told you. Remember Indian leg wrestling? That was fun. That was fun. You cartwheel someone right across the kitchen. That's great. So, what do we got here? True Criminal Case Histories. Awesome. I do have a couple other issues of Crime and Punishment. They're Golden Age beauties. All right? They're like, what are you men doing in here? Hey, I know you. You're Paul Derby. Well, aren't we bright? Come on, guys, you heard him. That's too bad for you, mister. Great dialogue. Great. Yep. Charles Biro. He does a lot of these covers for these guys back in the day. And is in this issue, The Sergeant's Story, Mob in Exile, The Suspect Death Takes a Ride. And Fred Gundenier and Charles Biro do all the art inside, and Bill Everett does the story. It's great. It's great indeed. I love it. I love it, love it, love it, love it. And so these are fun. I love them. Good times. 1950, man. And this one is a little, okay. Super Magician Comics. I was on Graphic Man's channel Wednesday night. They were doing a live show. Man, my internet was wonky, man. It kept on freezing up. I was like, okay, go. I finally had to cut out, man. It's crazy. So I was trying to show these, and it didn't work out. So this is Super Magician Comics, all right? Incredible, incredible, incredible. The Devil's Castle. A strange horde of invisible men are defeated by the magic of Blackstone. There's this magician, Blackstone, all right? And this is from 1945. I'm staying alive, Sandy. This is just great, man. This is all at Harvey's. He's got a bunch more. I mean, I didn't have the money, man. I wanted to get them all. He's like, I get it, Jim. I said, you get it? I said, give them to me. So, but, I mean, this is back in 45. I mean, things were different. I mean, they're saying the word Japs. There's a story in here. The second story is called, Red Dragon is the title. And they got these two characters. And, it's, they're talking about Japs. You know, they're talking about the war and everything. I mean, that's just a generational thing, all right? We don't say that stuff here now. I mean, that's the way it was back then. I mean, I think about it. Like, my grandfather back in the day, he killed 15 Japanese. And then they sent them off to war. It was just different, I'm telling you. All right? Yeah. So, things were just different. Even when I grew up, you know, in the late 70s and 80s, kids are just built different nowadays. Not only, like, we were obviously playing outside all the time. Run our dirt bikes, making dirt bikes, crashing our dirt bikes. They called me Headless Higgy because I was always crashing into something. And there was this, even if it rained out, then we used to play something called board games. You remember board games? The Mod Squad. Oh, yeah. This is issue number 6. All right? This is, where's my glasses? This is just a blast of the past. Dell Comics. A Mad Plot of Life and Death. This is Peggy Lipton, Clarence Williams, and Michael Cole. That's Michael Cole. Cole Cuts. The Mod Squad. Fun book. Yeah, you play board games. And like I said, around here, I had to learn a lot of lessons as a kid, you know. A lot of Italian families, you know, like I said, you know. And they're always angling. They're anglers. They're, you know, they're always, like, trying to get you. And they're pretty smart. They outsmarted me a lot. I wasn't that bright of a kid. I'm not a bright adult. And playing Monopoly, they used to clean me out all the time, man. I'm telling you. They were like, and a lot of their parents, a lot of kids growing up, and their parents were mafiosi, you know, like crooked nose mafiosi. I mean, I'm playing Monopoly. I'm taking off my rings, taking off my Rolex. I'm like, they're wiping me out. I'd go home and say, Dad, Mr. Esposito's coming over. He's taking the station wagon because I lost in Monopoly to his son. You know, that's just cutthroat. You know, nowadays, Mafia, you could tell them because they got the ankle bracelet on, you know. We call that an Italian Rolex. Mod Squad. Fun stuff. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, yeah. They were hip. They were mod. Very cool. Fun stuff. And my eyes blew off my head like this. This is me. This is me when I saw this. I was like this. I was like, ah! This, I always wanted this. Always. Check it out. This came out in 1967. Another lesson, kids, from Uncle Higgy. In the 80s, in the 70s and stuff like that, we lived for Saturday morning cartoons. And it was my life. And this is the cover's by Dick Ayers and John Romita. You like drinking Romita Coladas? And this is ABC Television Network came out with this. America's Best Comics TV. All right? And it's great. Look at this. The Flying Nun. Come on, man. Isn't that great? Awesomeness. Totally awesome. Totally awesome. Hold on. Things are falling apart. The Flying Nun. Did I ever type my Aunt Peggy is a nun? Oh, yeah. She's legit. She's legit. She'll beat you with a ruler with the best of them. So, and this thing's in good shape, man. Look at that. Casper. They had George of the Jungle. George of the Jungle. And The Amazing Spider-Man. And Journey to the Center of the Earth. Oh, my Lord. Fantastic Four. Oh, this is just great. It's a fatty, too. Oh, I mean, look at that fly. I mean, nuns don't fly anymore. When my aunt was telling me, when she became a nun, the year she went in, they just got rid of those, the habits they wear on their head that were huge like that. They just got rid of them. She was like, whew. It starts off with Casper. And then we go into the Fantastic Four. They're fighting the Pharaoh. Pharaoh. Jack Kirby, Stan Lee. Oh, yeah, it's for me. Trick-or-treating was a blast as a kid. My neighborhood was hopping with kids at the time when I was growing up. And it was just like, one year, I came home from school and they're like, I was like, why is everyone buzzing around? And I was the youngest. They're like, it's Halloween, you idiot. I was like, what? I don't even know what I want to be. So they real quick, they throw a black windbreaker on me, pop the collar, and they put Vaseline in my hair, and they're like, you're a vampire, stupid. I was like, all right. So, what are you going to do, man? I did my best. I did my best. And then, Spider-Man, The Birth of a Hero. A superhero. Look at that. Fun book. Always wanted it. Now I got it. Yes. Yes, indeed. Oh, yeah. My brother Brian, he, as a kid, he's another redhead, but when we were growing up, he was freaking me out because he used to sleep with his eyes open. He'd be sleeping like this. I was like, I'd go up to him like, can you see me? And that's him sleeping. He's like, strange. Strange individual. All right. Ooh, check this out. It's a blast to the past. The Aquanauts by Dell Comics. Boom! Yes. This was on CBS also, all right? And it's a TV show with Keith Larson and Jeremy Slate and Ron Ellie. They're Aquanauts. Oh, yeah, man. It's great. 1961. Twinkles. Twinkles cereal. Never ate it. No way, man. And the big thing growing up was the Ice Cream Man during the summer. Ice Cream Man! Ice Cream Man! It was like, ding, ding, oh my God! And I remember this kid down the street, another Italian. I told you, Italians don't die. They passed away. Frankie Russo, right? And I never had any money. I was like 5 or 6 or something, right? And I had no concept of money. And this was a high-end ice cream truck. It didn't have just like the normal pop-ups or whatever, snow cones. It had like sundaes. It made like sundaes and stuff. So, and it cost a whopping like $4 or something. And they were all getting it. All the kids around me. And then Frankie Russell goes, "I'll get one for you, Higgy." I said, "Okay." I was like, And then he's like, "All right, you owe me $4." I was like, "What? $4, dude?" I was like, I went home. I was like, "Dad?" "Yeah." I said, "I need $4. "For what?" I said, "I had an ice cream." "Who got you an ice cream?" I said, "Frankie Russo." "Well, tell him thank you." There you go, Frank. Oh, A Date with Judy. Oh, Judy gets around. She gets around. This came out May of '53. Look at me. A Date with Judy. This is Judy Foster. Yeah. And this is issue number 34. DC Comics put this out. All right. And it went up to like issue like, I think it went into the 50s. And this is a television and radio's coast-to-coast favorite. A Date with Judy. Awesome. I don't know who did the art. It doesn't tell me, man. It won't tell me. And I was like, yes! Fawcett Comics Publications. World's Mightiest Mortal. Captain Marvel. Attaboy, Mr. Tony. There's Tony the Tiger. And it says, in this issue, Captain Marvel and Mr. Tony's Masquerade. A new adventure with the famous talking tiger. Yes. This is issue number 104. All right. This is only the second Captain Marvel Fawcett Comics I have. Hey, I'm very happy. And the cover's by, obviously, C.C. Beck. I'm a loser, baby. And, yeah, man. There's an ad for Carnation Malted Milk. These are all great things from back in the day that we don't have anymore. This came out in January of 1950. And, let's see. Malted Milk. I love it. Look at this book. It's a beauty. You could get a camera with a big flash bulb on it. Awesome. Rocky Lane takes to the air. Captain Marvel. Look at this. Isn't it great? There's young Billy Batson. Aha! He's on the moon. He's like, aha! I knew I buried it here. Okay, yeah, I got it. Yep, okay. Oh, there comes a monster. Awesome. Awesome. It's a dragon. It's a moon dragon. Love it. Awesomeness. Awesome. And Popeye, Danny D. Robinson Crusoe of Space. Captain Marvel fights the hypnotic trap. Yes, yes. You are a chicken. Yeah, just growing up in the 80s, man, it was a blast. You live and learn, man, the hard way. Lionel Trains. Oh, yeah, baby. Lionel Trains. Sam Spade. Adventures of Sam Spade. Everybody knows Sam. Oh, wow. Wild Root Cream Oil. Oh, yeah. I need some of that. What are you taking? Ah, a little Wild Root. Captain Kidd. This is Captain Kidd. All right. We're learning. We're learning. Marvel and Mr. Tony's Masquerade. Look at Tony. Yes. All right. So there's that. Very happy. Very happy. If I have time, I'll show you what I've been doing in the art pad. And, oh, I needed this one. I can't find this one anywhere, but I got it at Harvey's. Issue number 6. DC Special, The Wild Frontier. So many good stories in here. We got Tomahawk, Daniel Boone, Davy Crockett, Buffalo Bill, Pow Wow Smith. Awesomeness. Just great. And of course, in the Wild West, we have a spaceship. Why not? That's the Pow Wow Smith story. Yep. So, DC Special. I mean, I got to be close to completing that. Love it. Oh, man. What a jackpot. And I got this, Honey West. This is just a one-shot. It came out in 1966. She was picking up sticks. And this was a TV show. She's a private eye, all right? Very skilled. And it's Anne Francis was the actress. Anne Francis, Golden Key Comics. And it's actually, I read this. Cynthia Martin did the art. I don't know who she is. She's no Jack Kirby, I'll tell you that. But it's very well done. I mean, check it out. There she is, Honey West. But look at the art, man. Well, you know, I dig it. So this Honey West, she's no joke. She knows martial arts. She's just like a specialist. I mean, look at her. She's karate chopping people through the table. It's like, I mean, look out. And it's like, hey now. Her and Sonya should go out and paint the town red. Don't get any ideas, Sonya. And what else did I get? What else did I get? Oh, yeah. Check this out. Strange Stories of Vampires. This is Warren Comics. Look at this. I had to get this one. It's just all different stories, like 5 different stories about different vampires. Vampires in the Wild West. Vampires from the old medieval times. I'm telling you, man. The first story is written by Neil Adams. And it's drawn by, I'll tell you right now. I will tell you right now. It is drawn by Archie Goodwin. This is the story. Curse of the Vampire by Neil Adams. But look at this art, huh? Fantastique, magnifique. This was a good story. And they all went downhill from there. Woo. But look at this stuff. Look at this. Archie Goodwin crushing it. He's like, oh my God. Chunk. Oh, stabbed him. Oh, I got you. I got you. She's like, ay, Chihuahua. So, awesome. Warren Comics. And let's start looking at some creepy books. I want to show you some horror comics that I haven't showed you before, but let's see. Let's see. I showed you this last week, though. I don't know. This was on the pile. This is the giant-sized werewolf, issue number 2, Cuckoo Cuckoo. Guillotine! Insane in the membrane, insane in the brain! Yes. Werewolf and Frankenstein. Nice. And this is Famous Monsters of Film. Look at this one. Excuse me, you have a zipper on your forehead. And Monsterama, Karloff Lugosi Cheney, the Wolfman. A collector's classic. Oh, yeah, baby. Yep. I was reminiscent about the age. But kids nowadays, like I said, they like to say the phrase, fire! Man, Night of the Living Dead. This book is fire. You know what? I saw Swag, the video the other day. Guess what he said? Fire. Uh-huh. But Swag Dog is top notch. And also, when I watch a lot of these other YouTubers that say the word fire, I also notice they swear a lot. You know, I don't like. Swag doesn't swear. He's top notch, man. Me, I mean, they're just throwing the F-bombs around like. I remember when I learned my first swear word. I had to try it out immediately. My mom was like, "Hey, you!" She said, "Jesus, Mary, and Joseph, James, Francis, get in here." I was like, I think my brother, the Colorado kid, was teasing me like he happened to do all the time. And I was running, chasing him around the house, and I just happened to stop by the screen door, and I said, "You fudge!" And my mother's, with the screen door was open, she was like, and then she did. This happened a couple times. The soap in the mouth, and that was pretty sudsy. And then she also did the pepper in the mouth, on the tongue. Fun times. I was like, Mom, do you know how much a bar of soap costs? I mean, and this is the one I got a couple weeks ago. I showed you this. This was a great book. Stephen King's Creep Show. This was a Creep Show movie from the 80s. Great. This was a great read. Great art, great read, awesome. Now, let's look at some horror books. All right. We got Witching Hour, issue number 58. Look at that. This reminds me of the Van Halen video, Hot for Teacher, where David Lee Roth was the bus driver. Get on, Waldo. Look at that. Awesome. Oh, let me show you this. I have Ghost, issue number 1. Jim Aparo art. Yes, indeed. Jim Aparo's daughter lives up the street. We're gonna be tight. We're gonna hang out. We're gonna play Pinochle tomorrow night in a little setback. I did not introduce myself to her yet, but I have plans. I gotta do it subtly. Me and Damien were trying to come up with a plan how I could introduce myself to Jim Aparo's daughter. I was gonna wear like Jim Aparo is the best T-shirt, very subtle. And this shouldn't be in here. This is Charlton Comics. I just wanted to show you Marvel, but let's go for it. Issue number 1, Midnight Tales. In the midnight hour. This is issue number 72. This is December of 72, I mean. And Wayne Howard interview is in this one. This was a great book. And the cover's by Wayne Howard. And they have a big couple-page interview with Wayne Howard in here. This is like quirky horror. They're kind of funny, they're trying to be funny. It's a good series. I know Metarog, he's got the whole run. Show off. And Midnight Tales, issue number 2. That's their family pet. Nick Cuddy, Nicola Cuddy is the writer. And Joe Staton on the art. Fun books, man. February of 73. And Ghost Manor, Echoes of the Spirit World, issue number 1. I got some good books here. This is July of 68. The cover's by Mastriario. And Mo Marcus does all the art inside. I read this one. This was funny. A Matter of Grave Concern. Yes, indeed. That guy's got a little hunch. I had a hunch you were coming. Yes. I was thinking back when this was a long time ago. I went to Dick's Sporting Goods, right? I bought myself a canoe. I was probably like 21 years old, not that bright. And I had a Ford Escort, a little small car. So I buy the canoe. I'm with a buddy of mine, right? And I said, follow me. I gotta try to get this thing home. So I tied a canoe to my roof, right? Journey into Mystery, issue number 6. You always wanted to know what I carried around in this box, didn't you? Well, now you know. Rich Buckler and Mike Esposito on the cover. Espo! August of 73. So, I'm still in the parking lot. I tied a canoe very haphazardly to the car. And I'm like, all right, man. So I pull out onto the main highway. And all of a sudden, the canoe is in front of me, and I'm running it over. I'm like, oh! And then my buddy behind me, he ran it over. I was like, I was on drugs. And my buddy, he was on drugs. Where Monsters Dwell, issue number 3. Oh, yeah. Dead end. Marie Severin is on the cover. Awesome, Marie. Marie, way to go. Grotto. Awesome. Inside is Jack Kirby art. Great stuff. Great stuff. Look at this guy. Look at the beak on him. Oh, man, he could smoke a cigar in the rain. Oh, yeah. So the new guy at the gas station, his name is Nandu. Right on his name tag. I said, hey, nice to meet you, Nandu. Hello, how are you? I was like, Nanadu. So then I got him to subscribe, and then he was all fired up. I went in there this morning before work. He's like, I saw your video. So funny, man. Dead of Night featuring the Scarecrow. This is issue number 11. He's a great character. They don't use him enough, I'll tell you. Gil Kane on the cover. Oh, yeah. And Bernie Wrightson. That's another guy I think of during the Halloween time. And awesomeness. Yes. This is the first appearance of the Scarecrow, apparently. This version of the Scarecrow. All right. And Stanley and His Monster, issue number 109. This is in a condition of, whoa. This is like, I think this is like a continuation of like Fox and Crow type of line of comics. This came out April 68. And Bob Ostner is on the cover. Yes, indeed. Yeah, I think it was like Fox and Crow for many issues, and it changed up to this. Stanley and His Monster. A 12 center. Journey into Mystery, issue number 19. That's my mummy. Hello, mummy. Yes. Indeed. Indeed, indeed, indeed. Yeah, I had the Ford Escort. But, you know... Ooh, look at this. House of Mystery, issue number 291. Good morning, Bennett, and goodbye. Excuse me, Vampire, your head's on fire. And this is issue number 293, House of Mystery. The old Ford Escort. I ran that thing right into the ground. I always had Jeeps, but it got ruined. I've owned like 4 different Jeeps in my life. I was a big Jeep guy. I lived and died by the Jeep. But these guys, these Jeep people take it too far, man. They ruin everything, man. It started off with the Jeep wave. You can't drive it. You drive by another guy with a Jeep, he's like, beep, beep. I'm like, yeah, you got a Jeep. Congratulations. And then you got the guy, he's preparing for the zombie apocalypse. He's got this thing all jacked up. He's got tow winches. He got spikes coming out. It's like, guy, relax. You know? Then you got the guy, he goes overboard. He's got like rubber duckies glued to every inch of the thing. You know? And then they have Jeep meetups. It's like, dude, everyone. You ruined it. I can't. I'm done. I'm out. I tap out. Done. And you will believe in ghosts. Issue number 98. You're not my father. You're a fraud. Just like the Spectre. Look at the Spectre. Oh, yeah. Making an appearance on Ghost. Good stuff. And Tales of the Unexpected. Secret of the Chameleon Man. Oh, I just got this a couple weeks ago. Yes. June of 66. Bernard Bailey on the cover. Awesome. How far along are we? What do we got? Oh, yeah, we're getting there. Let's see. Oh, House of Secrets. This is Patchwork Man, all right? Patchwork Man, you're like, no, that's Frankenstein. No, it's Patchwork Man, all right? He also appeared in Swamp Thing Saga of the Swamp Thing. He made an appearance. And Ghost, issue number 93. Mike Kaluta on the cover. And let's see what else we got in the box. Let's see. Oh yeah, baby. Secrets of Haunted House. DC Comics, issue number 15. Shoot again! Get him, Kappa! And Secrets of Sinister House, a 20 center, issue number 18. Detour to Dead End. Very welcoming. That's like a hoarder's house. Come on in. The House of Secrets. Oh, yeah, it is a classic. Ole! The House of Secrets, issue number 144. 2 more, yeah, man. It was a coffin for a vampire, and death for the man who loved her. He knows how to pick them. Look at the size of that hand. The House of Secrets, issue number 135. The cover's by Bernie Wrightson. This is September of 75. Weird Mystery Tales, DC Comics, issue number 21. Oh, this was a great story. This guy went to go hunt some wolves and the village he lived in. And it was great. August of 75. And they turned out to be werewolves. Oh, yeah. And Secrets of Haunted House, issue number 23. Spooky. Do you dare enter the House of Mystery? Issue number 216. You look at his rear mirror. It's like, oh my God. Oh, this is a great tree. A spooky tree cover right here. Do you dare enter the House of Mystery? Issue number 217. Look at that. Come on now. Come on. I'm going to go under the tree and read a book. All right. See you never. Ghost. issue number 76. Excuse me, guys, don't I get a phone call? The House of Secrets, issue number 102. All right. And I'll show you a couple more. Let's see here. Twisted Tales. Oh, yeah. This is a Dave Stevens cover. Boom. November of 87. This is Eclipse Comics. All right. And Bruce Jones does the story. And Jim Mooney does the inks in this. So that's cool. There's a story in here called Termite from Mars. Come on, guys. Elvira meets Vincent Price. Oh, yeah. Come on now. Come on. That's done by Dynamite Comics. The House of Mystery. Issue number 272. September of 79. And the third story is done by Don Newton. He's no relation to the Fig. And yeah, Jim DeMatteis on the cover. House of Mystery. Elvira's House of Mystery. Issue number 1. First issue, 64-page Halloween special. Yeah, man. Brian Boland on that cover. Awesome. Awesome. This is House 2, issue number 1. Yeah, covered by Alan Cooperberg. And, oh, this is a fatty. The House of Mystery. 259. August of 78. 80 pages, man. Dick Giordano and Joey Orlando on the cover. And there's got to be some good ones in there. Oh, Witching Hour. Oh, I showed you this recently. We won't look at that. Okay. Ghost. And what else we got? What else we got? All sorts of good stuff. We got some ghost stories. Aye! Dell Comics, October of 72. And I'll show you a couple more. Let's see. That's a good one. That's a good one. Unexpected. These are all good ones. Can you call the exterminator? Why, hon? Well, there seems to be a mouse. Nick Cardy on the cover. And the House of Mystery. Oh, yeah. They were skinny back then. The House of Mystery, beginning an unforgettable new series, I, Vampire. Joe Kubert on this cover. Come on, man. Look at that. It's like, all right, now close your eyes and go to bed now. And we'll end it with this. Unexpected, issue number 156. I accuse you of my murder. Nice puppet there, pal. March of 74. Nick Cardy on that cover. Let me show you one of my faves. Hold on. This is an Action Comics. So, Superman, you wanted me to remove my bandages? Feast your eyes. No, I can't look. Cover it up. Ah, yeah. Look at that. Come on, Action Comics. Issue number 349. The Mummy will rip out Superman's spine. There you go. Oh, let's check out my drawing pad real quick. Yeah. I started a new drawing pad. Here's my old drawing pad. Let's see what I got on here. Oh, I got to show you a couple things. There's a Hawkman. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Just flexing. There's just a local barbarian. Okay. And what else we got here? Let's see. Let's see here. Let's see. There's Hawkman. He's like, hey, how are you? Anyone see my shirt? And sketching, just sketching. This is Shannon the Bass Cannon. He's been hitting the gym big time. And here's a Viking. All right, okay. Here's just a ghoulie guy just being creepy and weird. You know how they are. Here's a guy. Here's a barbarian on a horse. I'm trying to learn how to draw horses. And this is a guy driving in reverse. He's looking over his shoulder. It could happen. No one wears a shirt. And let's see. This is Hawkman with 2 maces. What's better than a Hawkman with a mace? A Hawkman with 2 maces. And let's see. This is Hawkman punching a bad guy out. He's like, get over here, why I oughta. And this is Hawkman battling 2 like ghouls. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He don't care. Easy peasy. And there's Hawkman again. I tend to like Hawkman. And let's see here. And this is a demon coming out of a cave and chasing this guy because he's scared. He's pooping a Twinkie. And oh, this is a ghouly zombie guy. And there's another one behind him going, "Argh!" All right. A little sketching, huh? And here's Batman. I'm Batman. And I colored it. And I gotta show you another picture I colored. This is Wondar and Man-Thing. Yeah. Wondar cracks me up. I told you that origin story of Wondar. It's like Marvel's version of Superman. The planet, his home planet is supposed to be exploding, and his father and his mother are like, okay. His father's like, we built a spaceship. We're gonna save our son because the planet's exploding. And they're like, are you sure this is right? Yes, we're gonna save him. And they send him off into the spaceship, and then all of a sudden, just this in, breaking news: the planet is not gonna blow up. And the wife's like, and the guy's like, what's for dinner, hon? Look, he punched him right in the stomach. All right. And look at the backgrounds. Come on, man. Come on. And I think that's it for this pad. Nope, I drew Barbarian type. And I don't know what's going on there. And I drew Submariner and the Hulk. All right. Good old Wingfoot. And, oh yeah, Hawkman. Look at that. Check it out. I don't know what's happening, but I was inspired. And that's it. I think that's it, man. Yep. Let me show you the new pad. I drew this. All right. Action photo. And what else? Oh, I drew this last night. This is Wolverine. You may have heard of him. A short Canadian with hairy arms. I think that's it. Guys, thanks for joining me, man. You guys are the best. I will try to do a video before Halloween. I'm going to scare you guys. I'm going to scare you. Yeah. Yes, I am. And, let's see. Let's see here. Where is it? Where are you? Where are you? Where's my harmonica? Where are you? There you are. Yeah, man. Yeah, so Greg, Lead Paint, you better get over here. I got to get that Superman comic out of there. You guys are the best. And, let's see what we got here. All right. Almost there. Almost there. Here we go. This is, wait till you hear this song. It's great. Got some gems at Harvey's, 'cause he's the man. His shop kicks butt like Jackie Chan. Just around the corner is Halloween. Beckerman sniffs glue with Charlie Sheen. We are spinning out comics like a Cuisinart. Then I read them 'cause they make me smart. Read your comics. They make you smart.